Europeans celebrated light and birth during the middle of winter. They celebrated the winter solstice, which represented the worst part of winter. Around the winter solstice in Rome, they observed Saturnalia, which is a holiday celebrating Saturn, the god of agriculture. It was a joyous holiday where social class did not matter. Everyone drank, ate, and celebrated together. Romans celebrated Juvenalia, a feast honoring children. They also celebrated the birth of Mirtha, the god of unconquerable sun, on December 25th. They believed that this day was the most sacred day of the year, just as some of you do today. In the early years of Christianity, Easter was the main and most important holiday. During the 4th century, church officials decided to make Jesus' birth a holiday. However, the Bible does not specify when Jesus' birth date was, but Pope Julius chose December 25th. This date was chosen to adopt the traditions the Romans had when they celebrated Saturnalia. It was first called the Feast of the Nativity and first expanded to Egypt in 432, and then to England by the end of the 6th century. In Orthodox churches, they celebrate Christmas 13 days after the 25th, which is known to them as the Epiphany or Three Kings Day, and is also believed is when the 3 wise men found Jesus in the manger. When church leaders created Christmas, they believed because it was celebrated during the winter solstice that it would be heavily embraced, but they lost power over how people would celebrate it. In some cases, people would go to church and then go out drinking in a fun atmosphere, which is similar today as what we have as Mardi Gras. In the 17th century, the Puritans took over England and canceled Christmas. When Charles II was restored to the throne, everyone wanted Christmas back, and he brought it back to England. In early America, Christmas was not celebrated and was even outlawed in Boston. However, in the Jamestown settlement, John Smith reported everyone there enjoyed Christmas. Even though some places Christmas was not allowed, it did not stop everyone from celebrating the cheerful holiday. But after the American Revolutionary War, English customs went away, including Christmas. In fact, Christmas was not a real holiday in America until 1870. When Christmas officially became a holiday in America, Americans changed the way it would be celebrated. Instead of having Christmas be a day of drinking and eating, Americans made it into a holiday event celebrated with their family. The best-selling author, Washington Irving, wrote a book that told stories about how he imagined Christmas should be celebrated. He imagined it to be a peaceful and family holiday. Historians believe he influenced how people celebrate Christmas and the traditions evolved today. Also during this time, Charles Dickens wrote the story A Christmas Carol with the message of charity. He wrote about families receiving presents and established this day as the only time of the year when parents are allowed to buy their children gifts without actually spoiling them. All nations have influenced how we celebrate Christmas today. Without England, Italy, and the other countries, Christmas might not be a holiday today. Christmas is a holiday that continues to grow in traditions, culture, and with each other. Without Christmas, we would not be celebrating Christ's birth or receive gifts. But thanks to the magic of Christmas, we can experience it with our families and with each other.